So most traders calculate their profit completely wrong. So let's say you make a deposit of $1,000, you take a few trades, your winning trades generate you $150 and your losing trade cost you $80. So according to you, you may think that okay, I made a profit of $70, but let me tell you that might not be the case every time, because there is another number which is quietly sitting between your strategy and your result, and I'll be telling you what exactly it is. Basically, these are your cost of trading, trading fees, funding, slippage, spreads, deposit and withdrawals, and even the way you execute your trade. These things individually might look tiny, but once you start trading frequently, they compound. So today, instead of showing you another best trading strategy, I'm going to show you something which is much more practical. That is how you can calculate what trading actually is costing you. And also in the later part of the video, I'm going to use WEEX as a practical example, and also I'll be showing you an offer which they are running especially for our community. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel Knightron Crypto. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do subscribe and hit the bell icon right now. And also, before starting today's video, let me tell you I'm not your financial advisor. This video is only for educational purposes, so make sure before you invest any money into the market, you consult your own financial advisor. So when people talk about becoming a profitable trader, everything revolves around the win rate. That is, what's your win rate, how accurate is your strategy, and which indicator gives you the best entry. So let's imagine two traders using same capital, same entries, same exits, and also using the same market. So trader A executes efficiently, whereas trader B overtrades, uses inefficient order execution, and also pays constant trading fees. So after 100 trades, their results can look completely different. So that's why I think traders should start tracking their trading friction rate. So this isn't any magical indicator. It's simply how much your capital or your trading profits is consumed by the process of trading itself. So for example, let's suppose your trading profit of this particular month is almost $500, but in the same month you paid almost $70 in trading fees, $30 in funding, and another estimated $25 through slippage. So basically your strategy generated almost $500 for you, but after considering all the cost which you paid, it's actually $375. So that means almost $125 disappeared through trading friction, which is 25% of your gross profit. And here's where things get really interesting. Trading volume is not the same as your account size. If you have $1,000 in your account, it doesn't mean that you are only trading $1,000. You can generate thousands of dollars in cumulative trading volume depending on how frequently you enter and exit the position. Let's use a hypothetical example. You open a $500 position and later you close it. Then you open another position and then another. Over dozens of transactions, your cumulative trading volume becomes much larger than your initial deposit. And trading costs usually interact with the volume, not with the initial amount which you have deposited. And that's why an extremely active trader can have a decent strategy but still wonder why my trading account is barely growing. And this is because being right about the market direction is one part of the trading, and execution also matters too. And this is exactly why I don't like campaigns which encourage users to trade for getting the reward. A $10, $20 reward means absolutely nothing if someone takes unnecessary trades, loses hundreds of dollars to qualify for it. Your trading decision should exist before the promotion, not because of the promotion. Think about that. If you were not ready to take a trade without a reward campaign, don't suddenly take that trade just to unlock a bonus. A promotion should be an additional benefit attached to an activity which you were already comfortably doing. It should never become your reason for taking financial risk. For the practical example today, we are looking at WEEX, and before we continue, WEEX is partnering up with Knightron Crypto for this particular campaign. But don't treat what I'm about to show you as a recommendation to blindly deposit your money. I'm going to show you about the platform and what I think you should be checking, and then explain about the campaign that they have provided for our community. So you can decide for yourself whether it is relevant to you. So whenever you are evaluating an exchange, don't start with how big the bonus is. Start with the actual platform itself. There are few things that I would personally look at. First is going to be trading execution and interface. Can you clearly understand what you are doing? Can you distinguish between limit orders and market orders? Can you easily see your position, liquidation information, fees and order history? Second, available markets and liquidity. Especially if you are trading futures, execution becomes really important. Third is going to be fee structure. Don't just read low fees on a banner. Actually understand what maker and taker fees actually mean and what applies to your trading style. Fourth is risk control. Stop loss, take profit, position sizing, margin mode. These aren't glamorous features, but these are the things that actually matter when you are managing a leveraged position. And the fifth is withdrawals and account security. Two-factor authentication, withdrawal protection and basic account security. These should be checked before you put a meaningful amount to any particular exchange. So now let's connect WEEX to what we have discussed earlier. So before trading here or any other exchange, I would want to understand what I am paying when I enter, what I am paying when I exit. If I am holding a futures position, how does funding work? And what happens to my execution if I use market orders instead of limit orders? I know this might sound boring than finding the next 10x coin, but these are exactly the boring details that a serious trader should understand. Because you can control your trading costs, but you cannot actually control what happens to Bitcoin after you entry. So now since WEEX are partnering up with Knightron Crypto, they have a welcome bonus for new users. According to the campaign terms, eligible users can access rewards advertised up to $15,000. I want to emphasize the word up to. This doesn't mean that everyone who registers gets $15,000. Different rewards have different requirements and conditions. So before participating, open the campaign page and read the requirements for this particular campaign. So the link of this campaign will be in the pinned comment and also in the description. There's also a smaller, much simpler campaign specifically available through our referral campaign. For the eligible users, the current requirement are: first, create your WEEX account through the Knightron Crypto referral link. Second, deposit at least 100 USDT. Third, reach $1,000 in futures trading volume. So after completing the required conditions, the eligible participant can receive an additional 20 USDT reward, and this particular allocation is limited for the first 50 eligible users. But remember what I said earlier, don't manufacture trade just to hit $1,000 volume. If you are already planning to take a trade and understand futures, then you can look at whether the campaign makes sense to you. But if you have never traded futures before, a $20 promotion is not the reason for you to start taking leverage trade. And here's probably the biggest takeaway from this particular video. Don't choose an exchange because somebody put a giant bonus number in front of you. Think backwards. Number one, would I actually use this particular platform without a promotion? Number two, do I understand the trading fees and trading conditions? Number three, do I understand the risk of the product which I'm trading? And number four, would I naturally satisfy the campaign requirement through activity I was already planning? If the answer to those questions makes sense, then the reward becomes an extra benefit. That's a much healthier way of looking at an exchange promotion, because the objective isn't to collect $20 and lose $200 trading. The objective is to make rational trading decisions, and if an additional reward fit into those decisions, then it's absolutely fine. So if you want to check the WEEX exchange for yourself, I have put the link in the description and in the comment section. And again, WEEX partnered with us for this particular campaign. Check the platform yourself, read the campaign condition, understand the risk, and if you're going to participate, make sure you're using correct Knightron referral link, because that's what actually connects your account to your campaign. And also guys, we have made a separate Telegram channel for you where we share our analysis, so you can join it for absolutely free. All you have to do is register to the WEEX exchange from the link in the description, and after that you have to DM us on the Telegram handle which I'll be mentioning down in the description. Most importantly, don't trade because there is a reward. Trade only when trade itself makes sense. So that's all for today's video guys. I'll be meeting you in the next one. Until then, take care. Goodbye.